What's going on?
What's up, killers? Today's going to be a good day, guys. We're going to grow today. Today's going to be National Grow Day for the school community, man. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Good?
Fantastic.
Good. Love that shit, man. Life is good, guys.
Let's go, baby.
I told my wife this
Yo,
morning.
Andy, what's up?
What's up, guys? Listen, man. I want you guys all to know this. I told my wife this morning, I said, dude, we're in a very, very special time that I think these next 3 years, we got some really badass leaders coming up. And today, what I want to talk to you guys about is all about leadership, and that's you guys. Whoever's the greatest leader is going to win. And all my number one goal in this life is to create the greatest leaders on planet Earth. Period. That's it. End of story. So, love it. We're going to let some people in, man. So, hey, a couple things. I know I'm going to hand it over to Ian Macklin's going to kind of ask some questions. That way we can talk about like some things that you guys want to talk about. And I'd grab a pen, grab a piece of paper. I know some of you guys are driving. But most importantly, when we're together, like I just want to give as much value as I can. That's my number one goal. Okay. It's who you guys become. Truly, I promise you, I don't give a fuck who you guys look up to. I live on the front lines of my company. My company's a 9-figure business. We're going to be a 10-figure business. If you understand how many zeros that is, put a 1 and start adding zeros behind it. If you guys can listen to me, if you guys can just immerse in my ideology, in the way that I think, in my standards, I promise you, I'm not asking you to be me. I'm asking you if you can just steal the way I think, your life will be changed forever. And if you can be disciplined, you'll fucking beat everybody. And then also, if you can understand money, you beat 99% of the fucking people right off the gate when you understand money. Okay, got to understand money, all right? So a lot of people just don't understand money. They have a scarcity mindset. A lot of people can't get through resistance and get through the other side. Everybody write this down. This is important because we want to talk for a second. Okay? If it doesn't scare you, it's not worth doing. Listen, here's how I want you guys to view fear for a minute. If you guys see something and it fucking scares you, do it. Okay? And I don't mean like jump off a fucking building. I mean like, if I'm like, hey, should I take this position? I don't know. Fucking do it. Go do it. And I'm going to tell you this. Anything that's ever scared me, once I did it, I have more self-respect for myself. I want everybody to understand this. If I do this, will I have more respect? Will I have more self-respect for myself if I do this? Man, what a fucking good way to think. Think about this. If I do this, will I respect myself more? Dude, life-changing. Life-changing. This is, by the way, the key to life is learning how to be great at decision-making. Okay? So just these are little things that a lot of people never learn. You know how many people go around right now, do shit all the time that actually makes them respect themselves less. Now, when you're around the right people, they'll tell you how to process shit. So remember, if it scares you, it's worth doing. I want you guys to envision fear. I'm sitting here and I'm like, fuck, this scares me. Okay, that's the boogeyman. What do you want to do? You want to fucking run from the boogeyman? You know what I'm saying? Or you want to go fight the motherfucker? Hey, I'm going to go fight the son of a bitch, and then I'm going to go dance with him. Like, I'm not afraid. And then I fucking own that shit. Dude, this is the secret, man. This is why you got to be, listen, this is a thinking, guys, everybody write this down, cycles. People get fired up in a cycle. They want to train in a cycle, and then they get comfort. Everybody write this down. Comfort is the God of this generation. Comfort is not your friend. Comfort is the God of this generation. If you want to be like everybody else, choose comfort. If you want to be like the fucking greats, listen to what I say. By the way, if I was to tell you the way I live, how I think, what I do, if I would go out to modern day society and I was to tell them, they would say, I don't think that's very healthy. But if I was to talk to the most successful people in the world, which I have, and they're my friends now, they go, exactly how you think is fucking right. Listen. That's the key. In order to get different, you got to be different. Okay? So there's certain things. There's a cycle going on in your life right now. Everybody write this down. Today I'm going to break the fucking cycle. I got to where I got because I broke the cycle. There's 3 things you need to break the cycle. New people. You need new people in your life. It's just a fact. I'm a new person in your life. I can help you break that cycle. New information. If you're around me, I promise you I'll give you new information. So much you'll be like, shit. This son of a bitch, I just got to fucking live next to this dude. He's full of fucking, I know, because I study, eat, sleep, and breathe this shit. So new people, new information, new experiences. You got to have new experiences. Okay? It's super important. Those three things will change everything. By the way, there's some things that you need to change directly in your life to change too. Number one, your body. Got to change your body. I'm 44 years old. I'm not trying to be Mr. Universe, okay? I'm a fucking warrior, all right? That's it. Bottom line is I want to be proud of me, okay? Okay, you want to change your life? Change your body. Most dramatic, biggest impact you'll ever have is changing your body. Number two, change your language. Change the way you talk. I'm not good at this. I can't do that. Shut the fuck up. Okay, stop. Learn new vocabulary. Speak to yourself differently. Stop listening to yourself and start talking to yourself. What is talking to yourself? I'm a fucking badass. I'm going to kick the shit out of this. I'm going to fucking win today. Nobody can take me out. People may say that's arrogance. Bullshit. That's the talk of a winner. Okay, losers listen to themselves and listen to their feelings. Winners don't give a fuck about their feelings, and they remember their goals and their promise and their commitment they made to themselves, their family, their bloodline. Give me a fucking break. Okay, by the way, people are always like, I got to go in and do my morning routine to get myself ready to do the work. Hey, I confront fucking work. I don't care what kind of work, what kind of mood I'm in. I'm doing the fucking work. If I'm not in the mood, I still do the work. I don't need to get all fucking a special feeling to do the work. I do the work because I'm a man. I do the work. By the way, listen to me. I'm the same as all of you. I learned this mentality. Everybody write this down. This is a mentality. This mentality can be learned. If you can see it, you can learn it. It's that easy. Everybody that's great was eventually not great at one point. Everybody who was wealthy was eventually at one point not wealthy. Just what it is. By the way, you want to accelerate your success? Okay? You want to beat the learning curve? Total immersion. Okay? Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. Yeah, you got to work harder on your job. That's common sense, okay? Work harder on yourself than you do on your job. If somebody knows something that you don't know, you need to get as close to them as possible. Pay them whatever their cost. Patrick Bet-David, he's a mentor of mine. I wanted to train with him. He told me it was $250,000. I wired the money. You think I wanted to fucking pay him 250 grand? No, but you know what I wanted to know? What he knew. I'll tell you that 250 grand made me 40 million. You guys have no fucking idea what it's worth to get close to the people that you want to become. You want to find success? Go find someone who's successful. Ask them if you can get close to them, if they'll mentor you, work for them for free, pay them whatever it costs, and pay the fuck attention and be willing to make a decision to change. And in order to get a new life, you must kill off your old life. Okay? Everything, the way you think, your actions, your work ethic, all that's got to go. It's got to go away. Anyways, Ian, you with me?
Let's go, guys. You guys ready to attack? The GOAT's dropping the damn heat today.
Let's go.
All right, guys. So here's how it's going to work. He's got a couple things. I want you guys to write down your questions. You guys all came here with questions. And in order to make this the most impactful and to make sure everybody can kind of get their questions asked, I want you to start dropping them in the chat. I'm going to interview Andy, and I'm going to ask him your questions so that we can keep them quick. So if you got a question, this is your chance. Get in the chat, ask Andy, and then I'll start ripping these questions and going through them with him, and we'll start rocking and rolling. So whatever you got, throw it in there, and then I'll start going through them with him, and then we'll kill it, dude. Hey, Andy looking fucking shredded today, don't he, man? Hey, I'm sitting in his office right now, dude. My computer wasn't working, so I came over here. I just feel like I'm just gonna rip the walls off. I'm gonna rip the freaking sign down because I'm sitting in this damn chair. All right, so
here, hold on. Let me tell everybody something real quick. And I want to spotlight. I want to tell you guys something. At 39 years old, I fucking looked in the mirror and I didn't like me. And I know a lot of you are a lot younger than me right now. I don't want you to waste the years I wasted. I don't want you to be stressed out wondering how you're going to get ahead. I'm telling you how to get ahead. I'm telling you how to not waste your years. I'm telling you how not to waste your time. I truly give a fuck about all of you. I want every one of you to be a great leader. Just please, just be present on this call. Okay, God gave you two things. He gave you a heart and he gave you a mind. Most two powerful things you have. Bring them on this call. That's all I want you to do. I just want you to be present with me. And I promise you, if you consciously, notice I said consciously, which means you got to use your mind, pay attention and be willing to make a decision by the end of the call on what road you want to go. The good road that will give you a good life, or the fucking legendary road. Let's choose one. But the legendary road is least traveled. And that's the one I'm on. So everything that I say will probably go against everything that the world tells you, but the devil owns this world. I turn my mess into my masterpiece. And all of you right now, I know you got shit that you're going through. I know you got problems. I know you got low self-limiting beliefs. I know you're not who you want to be. I was the same as you, no better than you. And this is your fucking opportunity to go get your best life. So I just wanted to say that, like, this shit has never existed. I would have given my legs to have this as a kid. I would have given my legs to have this at any time in my life. Yep. And so I just wanted to tell you guys that, like, this is your time to change your life, this call. Okay. So, all right, go ahead, Ian.
Andy, first question, John Sutherland. This is a good question. He says, if you were to start all over, also, Andy, make me admin real quick. If you were to start all over today, what's the first thing that you would focus on, Andy?
If I was to start all over today, number one, I would learn the skill of communication immediately. What does that mean? Words are godlike. The way that you speak, I want you to, everybody do me a favor. I'm going to give you three things, Ian. If I was broke today, if I was 18 years old, I had to start all over. Today, I would learn the skill of communication, because I'll tell you what happened. When COVID happened, people had to wear a mask and stand 6 feet apart. Communication went down the fucking toilet. People were made to do life together. God said iron sharpens iron. God brought people together so people could be together and they could do life together. But then the world separated all the people. But then people forgot how to fucking talk to people. People don't know how to shake a hand. They don't know how to look at people in the eyes. They don't know how to communicate language. Let me explain the most simple definition of communication to you. I want, when you speak to people, I want you to envision that they don't even have eyes and they can't see. So you're going to have to use your words to speak so well to make their imagination be able to see and paint the picture of what it is that you're talking about. So that way, when you use your words are godlike. Your imagination, because they don't have eyes, they can see what it is that you're telling them. And that is the power of communication. By the way that you say these words, the way that you slow down, the way that you bring your voice down, the way that you get excited, the way that you make your state in the state that you would like them to feel so that you can push it out of you into them. That is the art of communication. That would be number one. Number two, gotta get in fucking shape. Why the hell is nobody fucking talking about this? Listen, people won't take advice from you if they don't want to be like you. I don't care. Attractive people get more time. Attractive people get a longer conversation with somebody. Attractive people, fucking, if somebody knocks on my door right now and I look out the window and they're fucking ugly, I might not open the door. I'm going to be honest with you. I know that's bad of me. That's not, but if they're fucking hot, I'm going to be like, fuck, I'll be back. I got to go see what they need. I don't know. That's not Andy. I'm telling you the way the world works. Okay? Like, you got to make yourself as attractive as possible. I can't change my face, but I can take care of my body. And by the way, listen to me. Surround yourself with good people. Right now, I want you to know this. You're better off to be on your own and be alone than be around the wrong people. I want to tell you that when you learn new skill, when you change the way that you think, when you start to learn new things, these new people, they show up. I don't know how it happens, but I feel like God's like, oh, he's on another level. Let me give him a friend on that level. And then, by the way, your conversation, the way that you look, your eyes, all that shit starts to change. And, you know, it's like those fucking people that like are on that next level. They look at you and they're like, oh, that guy looks like he's on the next fucking level too, kind of like us. Like, they want to be your friend. Like, listen, guys, the eyes are the window to the soul. I look into people's eyes and I can fucking see what they're about before they even say anything. And so, and then lastly, I want to say something. Whether you believe in God or not, I just want you to know he's real. And I want you to know that everything you've been through in your life, I want you to know that that's not who you are. And I want you to know that a lot of you, you're fucked up because you're caught up in your feelings. You're not mentally fucked up. You guys had to go through all this adversity to become who you are now. That is not who you are. That was what you went through. So throw those fucking feelings you're having, a weakness, and you don't know what I've been through, and you know, my fucking relationships have all been bad and all this and that. Shut the fuck up, dude. Listen to me. You went through that shit so you could get a little bit of thick skin, so you could be tough, so you could become somebody fucking great, okay? Now, wake the fuck up and be a winner. And that's what I would tell you. At 18 years old, I would tell you this. And by the way, if you fuck up really bad, I want you to know, just be a better person immediately once you realize you fuck up. And I'm gonna promise you, in 90 days from now, everybody's gonna forget that you fucked up. When you first make a mistake, the next 2 weeks after that, everybody's talking shit on you. But then you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna find someone else to talk shit on fucking 2 weeks later. Okay? So just do me a favor. It's not about who you are, it's about who you're becoming.
Good.
And I would tell you to study as many people as you can. Go ahead and study.
All right, Andy. So, and guys, I'm reading the questions that I know are really good. Like there's one that says, how do you negotiate? Like, listen, dude, if you haven't gone into the class and seen 48 hours of Andy negotiating or the 5-hour seminars, like I'm not going to give him bitch ass questions. Okay. I'm going to give him a question like this. Okay. Hold on.
Can I answer that real quick? I just want to say something, guys. So everybody knows this. This call is for me to give you value. If we ended this call right now, would everybody agree they got something that go change their life on us so far? Everybody fucking agree. Okay. So like I've already given you some free value. That's what I want to do. We have a paid community inside. I'm not going to pitch this. Okay. If you're worth $100, just very simply, if you're worth $100, get into the fucking paid community. I didn't say $2,000 a month. I said it's $97. Get in the fucking paid community. The negotiation, the sales training, the tactics, I built it all out in there for you guys so that you can watch it as much as you wanted and study it and get the reps in. All that's on the paid community. The paid community probably has $10,000 in value for $97. Like I'm just fucking do it. I promise you, dude, you guys are going to shit your pants.
Yep.
Okay?
Totally.
Anyways, keep going here.
And also on that real quick, I can see the report of you guys that ain't doing it. So I can log in and see that your ass took 2% of the testing. Take it 9,000 times and then you'll know how to negotiate like Andy. All right. So Ethel Franz, our all-time school leader, says, he's asking a question, looks like on behalf of somebody. He says, hey, do you find yourself stuck in your head or worrying about things? How do you snap out of that?
Okay. All right. 2 things. Everybody write down 2 things. Ready? Number 1, the number 1 responsibility in your life is to be in control of your thoughts. That's your fucking responsibility. Number 1, your number 1 responsibility in life is to be in control of your thoughts, your suffering, your feelings. That's your fucking job. Okay, so I want to explain this to you. Nobody can make you happy but yourself. Okay, so what does that lead me to believe? Number 1, you have to learn to control your thoughts. Okay, so what's my trick? I don't really listen to myself. I have an intuition, I have an instinct, but I don't listen to myself because there's this little thing that lives inside my body called resistance. It's called the amygdala. And what it does is it wants to keep me safe. It wants me to play small. It wants me to feel sorry for myself. It doesn't want me to go through fucking any kind of pain, any kind of suffering, and any kind of shit like that because it wants me to be comfortable. Fuck that motherfucker. You think I'm going to talk to that guy? No fucking way. That guy's the guy that will make me a loser quicker than anyone else. That's called self-fucking sabotage. So I tell myself who I am. That's why every day I plug into training. Every day I plug into good shit. Every day I feed my mind. Hey, do you guys put gas in your car? Yep. Got to put fucking new content in your brain every day. The right shit will make you the right person. Okay. So that's number 1, Ian. I think that's a big deal. And then number 2, everybody write this down. Test days. Test days. You wake up this morning, 5 a.m., you say you're going to go to the gym, and you're like, oh man, I got a fucking headache. I think today I'm just going to sleep in. The fuck did you say? You're going to go be that fucking pussy little bitch everybody said you were going to be? Your fucking haters that want to see you lose, you're really going to sleep in and let them fucking be right? Are you fucking serious? That's when that second voice comes in and goes, hey, you know what? If you get the fuck out of bed with a headache and you go work out hard, I'll be willing to bet by the time you walk out of the gym, you don't have a headache no more and you fucking feel great. That's who you're supposed to be. And when you push through on the day that you don't feel like it, when you push through on the day when the sun don't come up, when you push through on the day when you fight with your girlfriend, when you push through on the day when you just lost your best customer and you don't have any fucking money, when you push through on that day, at the end of that fucking day, you have this euphoric fucking feeling. It says, fuck yeah, man. You know what? I didn't want to do this today and I did it. I fucking feel great. It's on the test days that you get to prove to yourself you are who you say you are. Okay? So be fun. By the way, recognize when you're in a test day. Say, Like I wake up and I'm like, oh, I don't feel good. Don't be like, oh, I don't feel good. Be like, oh, bitch. Oh, this is a test day. Okay, motherfucker. Okay. Oh, you thought you were going to get me today? Do me a favor. Immediately go to the person that said you weren't going to fucking make it. Imagine if they watched you sleeping this morning. He'd be like, I knew he was a little bitch. I knew it. No fucking way. Not over my dead body. Anyways, Ian, that's how I get around that. I control my thoughts and I understand that when test days come up, I understand it just gives me an opportunity to prove that I really want what I said I want.
Guys, this is insane. And hey, he might be answering one of your questions already through this. So be creative. Fucking think, man. This is amazing, man. So thank you, Andy. So, hey, Jason Gabdalon says, how do you lead your team through the fire? Proximity is key, but how do you lead others to be molded? He says. So I think he's saying, like, how do you lead them through like fire, like maybe some turbulent times, and make them probably warriors is what he's probably talking about. How do you be that best leader?
Okay, number one, you can't allow your team can't become something you're not. Okay, so let's listen. Are you guys fucking becoming who you need to become? Rule number one of leadership is self-leadership. The person that's in charge, the leader, must be doing the fucking work. They must be there with their team. Listen to me. You got to become what you tell them to become. You must believe what you tell them to believe. If you're telling them to fucking immerse, you must immerse. You must do the same thing that you're asking of them. You can't ask them to be something you're not. So you must be the example for them to see. Every day, all day. Human standards, human excellence, example. Now, turbulence. Let's talk about that for a minute. I'm going to tell you a secret that I do with my team. And by the way, I don't know many people that do this, but I want to tell you, loyalty is very, very, very important to me. Loyalty may be the most important thing to me in my life, and I take it very seriously. So with Ian knows that we're going to go take over the world together. We're going to kick ass. We're going to cash big checks. We're going to go fucking have fun. We're going to go cause trouble. We're going to shake up the world. He knows that. And by the way, so your team, they know that you're there on a mission to kick ass. But you know what Ian knows more than anything? He knows that I want to be with him when it's hard. I want to be the first person he comes to when he has a fucking problem. I demand it. I want to suffer with fucking him. I want to suffer with my team. I tell my team every day, if you're fucking going through a problem, I want to go through it with you. I want to be with you every step of the way. And by the way, how do you get close to someone when it's fucking hard? Do you guys get close to someone when it's easy? Do you and your wife or your girlfriend or your boyfriend, do y'all get fucking close when shit's easy? No, you get close when you work your way through a fight, something hard, someone dies, things fall apart, and you guys fucking prove that that shit couldn't break you. That's when you get close. That's when loyalty increases. So, if you want your team to fucking die with you, if you want to build something, I call it a cult, a good fucking cult. A cult that makes each other better, makes each other stronger, fucking builds each other up, has each other's back. A good fucking cult, good shit, right? Like, if you want your team to fucking be resilient like that, tell them, if you fucking go through anything that's hard, I want to go through it with you. Now, you're not going to complain to me. You're going to tell me the fucking problem, and I'm going to solve it with you. You need money? You need to go bury a body? You need to go fucking have me help you somewhere? Tell me what you need. Whatever it is, I want to be there with you. That right there is how you get your team to roll with you through good times and bad times, because they know that when it gets fucking hard, I tell Ian, I am praying for the next fucking hard thing to come, because that's the next growth spurt with me and you.
Totally. I love that, dude. Damn, bro. Let's go. All right. This one, Andy, let's see what you got to say on this one. I kind of know what you're going to say, but I'm literally broke, Andy, because my wife lost her job and I need to make money. I have passion, but something is missing, Andy. I have good work ethic, I want, but also I wake up tired in the morning and I can't get high energy. Being a high energy person is my biggest challenge, Andy.
Number one, I would ask that person, the first question would be, what is your physical shape? I would go back to the body. And I would ask that person, if they looked in the mirror, are they proud of themselves? Listen, I'm going to tell you this. I'm the one who's, Okay, so everybody knows this. I'm married. I got 3 kids. Whose job is it to bring special fucking energy to my family?
Yours.
It's my fucking job. If you have a family, that's your fucking job. You never forget what your fucking job is. You think it's someone else's job to motivate my kids, or my job? My job. You listen to me. I'm gonna tell you this. I wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. I go fuck shit up. I go hit the fucking gym. I go tear that shit to pieces. The gym is a sacred place to me. It's my vitamins. It's a place for me to get my mental fitness fucking right. Not my fucking body right, my mental fitness. I go to war with myself. You see the old Andy Elliott and the new one? They're always going to fucking war with each other. This guy wants to come back into the light. This guy goes, fuck you, you don't belong in this fucking life. And all fucking day, they're constantly fucking doing this. So at the gym, I bury that motherfucker and I go to work on me. I put my phone down and I go to war on myself. Now, when I walk out, I go home to my family and my beautiful wife and my kids. I fucking bring that energy, that love that I fucking have for myself, and I pour it into them. Listen, dude, your wife, she lost her job. Dude, go fucking tell her how badass she is. Don't let her fucking sit in shit. You sit in shit too long, you'll stop smelling that it smells like shit anymore, because you just become fucking shit. Get the fuck out of it. That shit stinks. Get out. So what you got to do is you got to go home, man or woman on this call. If you're in a relationship, man, you say, hey, this is my fucking relationship. I'm the one that's going to fucking make this thing great. I'm the one that's going to fire my family up. Dude, I remember there was a time, man, that I was giving a sales meeting and my wife had walked into the room. I didn't know she was there. And I was fucking firing my team up. And my wife goes, when I was done, I was like, oh, babe. I was like, what's up? I didn't know you were here. And she said, I wish I could get some of that. And I was like, man, guys, I want everybody to think about this real quick, and I'm gonna finish this. So many of us, we give so much to other people. We give so much to our clients, we give so much to our friends, and then we bring home leftovers to our family. No fucking way. Okay, if you're in a relationship, let me tell you this, you save special energy for that relationship, and your fucking job is to make that relationship great. Go fucking remind your wife how badass she fucking is, and that she's a savage. Go take her on a run, take her to the gym, get her remotivated, go show her some fucking love, and show her that you're the fucking man that she gave her life to. Okay, don't ever question yourself again. That's the fucking devil. The devil wants you to believe lies, and those are fucking lies. You're not fucking tired. You don't get fucking tired. That's a pussy fucking statement. You're not fucking tired. That's bullshit. And once you fucking admit it and it comes out of your mouth, that means it's storing itself in your mind. Get the fuck out of your mind. Okay? Listen to me. Whether I'm tired or not, I refuse to fucking tap into fucking weakness. Okay? Get out of your feelings.
All right, good one, Andy. Fuck. This is some good shit, dude. I don't know about you guys, but I'm fucking damn.
We were gonna make some badasses.
Hey, this is I love this. All right, so Andy, I got I'm gonna go with Peyton, then I'm gonna go to Ben, and then I'm gonna go back up to there was a coaching lady, the lady that's building a coaching program, Kathleen. So Peyton, he goes, hey, Andy, are you ever worried about sounding scripted in sales application? What strategies do you deploy to mitigate sounding scripted, Andy?
Okay, well, number one, listen, I want everybody to understand this. If anybody ever says anything that I like, I memorize it. So, like, I need you to understand this. Are sentences, word tracks, and scripts important? They're super important because your words matter. If a guy's like, hey, Andy, I'm going to get back with you tomorrow. I'm going to be like, hey, I totally understand. However, anything that should be done today shouldn't be put off for tomorrow. Would you agree? All right, cool. Let's go ahead and wrap this up right now. Let's say that was a word track. That word track sounds cute, but that's not what closes people. Let me tell you this. Number one, I'm going to tell you what closes people. There's an invisible string that goes from people's heart to their wallet. And if you don't sell with your soul, with your eyes, with how much you care, whoever cares the most about the client, whether the client cares about themselves more than you care about them, or whether you care about the client more than they care about themselves, wins victoriously, never sell. Forget words for a minute. People need to know in their heart that you have good intentions for them. Everybody write this down. When my intentions change, my paycheck goes up. Okay? Work for something, live for something bigger than yourself. Okay. Number two, Ian, I think there's a lot of different ways to answer this, but like when we sell, I put myself in my client's shoes. Do me a favor. I'm talking to you, and as I'm talking to you, I put myself in your shoes. Why? Because I want to understand you. Once I understand you, I don't need to say anything scripted. I just understand you so I can solve your problem. Everybody, I just need you to know this, okay? If you don't care about your customers, you're more focused on your words. If you care about your customers, you're more focused on their needs, and then your words will always come. You train, so when your back's against the wall, you fall to your lowest level of skill. Your skills through the fucking roof are better than anybody else. I sold cars for 20 years. By the way, guys, that was just the industry I got in. I'm sure there was other better industries, but that was the industry I got in. I want you to tell you what I was good at. I don't even know how to change it. Listen, I'm truthfully, I don't know how to change a tire. I don't even know where the fucking oil dipstick is, nor do I give a fuck. I know people knowledge. You may say, oh, this guy don't know about cars? Yeah, I fucking know. I got a bunch of them out here. They cost a lot of money. I don't even fucking know anything about them. I drive them. I have mechanics that work on them for me. You know what I know? I know how to talk to people about buying anything that I want to sell. People knowledge versus product knowledge. So I just want to say to everybody, love your people. That's it. Fall in love with people. Okay. So anyways, but if you sound like a robot, you're not going to sell anybody because you don't care. Okay. People can talk to you. And by the way, we're going to say one more thing, Ian, real quick. People make decisions two ways. One, logically, which means the shit that you say makes sense. And number two, they make it based off their gut feeling. Does that make sense? Okay.
100%, man.
White's the symbol of peer.
Fire. Hold on.
Peer. P-U-E-R-E. Purity.
All right. So you're muted right now, so you have to come back off mute. So Andy, this is a good one because I know you struggled with this. Ben Ment says, I stutter a lot when talking to people. I got to solve it, but don't know how to do it, man. Respectfully, respect you, sir. So you stuttered, man. And I really know that people almost don't believe that shit because you talk so fucking good. But this is something I've seen you solve in other people. So this is a good one to me.
Yeah, super simple to solve this. Okay, so what I want everybody to know is I stuttered my whole life. So it would sound like this. Like I would be like, hey, what? I couldn't say what. The reason why is my brain was trying to move faster than my mouth. I don't know, it was the fucking way it worked. So I had a manager, he goes, bro, I can fix that right now. He goes, dude, if you can memorize word tracks so you know what to say before you have to say it, you don't even have to think about what to fucking say. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, let me explain. And he would write down things like word tracks for me. Like if a person said, I need to think about it, he would say, this is going to be the word track. So when somebody just asks, hey, if I can get the deal right, would you take it? The guy's like, I don't know, I need to think about it. He'd be like, this is what you're going to fucking say. And it would be 5 sentences. And by the way, listen. You see how I got notes? I still take notes to this day. I'm pretty sure that I would probably still stutter if I didn't do this. So what I do is that I literally go and I write down, right? I write down the word tracks. So if somebody was to say, I need to think about it, right? And I would say, of course you need to think about it. I haven't given you enough information not to think about it. What I'd like to do is give you a quick 5-minute proposal. And in the end, it's completely your decision. Whatever. If that was what I was going to say. I would write down the 3 sentences, and then literally listen to me. I would write them down again and again and again and again and again. About the 7th to 10th time that I wrote it down, my brain will start to skip ahead and say, you fucking know this, man. And so once I memorize it, guys, listen, if you're not going to memorize it, you're never going to be great at sales. Your words are what you communicate with, and communication is the greatest skill you can ever learn. So how I beat stuttering, Ian, was I literally wrote down everything that I needed to know, and I wrote it down 1,000,000 times until I memorized it.
Awesome, man.
And by the way, practice saying it in the mirror. I know that sounds stupid. Have a role play partner.
Yeah.
This stuff is how you become great at something. Repetition is the mother of skill.
Practice it. Practice
How
it.
you do.
I love that. Damn, bro, I just keep getting the goosebumps. I keep like shit that I'm not even dealing with. When you say it, bro, it just, I don't know, man. You fuck me up. You make me want to go just crazy. I don't know. I don't even know what else to say, dude. All right. So check this out, dude. I've been, privileged to be next to Andy for the last 4 years, but every time it's just like he's dialed in, man. And if you actually take it and execute it, I know when I'm listening to take action on something, and I go take action on it, it cures shit. And then you start gaining confidence. You can start gaining belief. But, all right. So I'm 22 years old, Andy. This is a great one for you. You're going to crush this one. And I know a lot of people, if you guys are obsessed with just being great on this call, you're probably going to deal with this. I'm 22 years old, Andy. I got a 2-year-old son that I love. I know that I need to be present with my son when I'm watching, when I'm at home at the house with him. At the same time, I'm so obsessed with bettering my financial situation that it's hard for me to balance the time with him and the time learning and training. How do I find this balance, Andy? Is there a balance?
Yeah. So number one, everybody just write this down. There is no balance when you're chasing a good life. I want to explain what there is, though. There's work-life integration. Okay, let me explain it to you. Are you ready? Okay, so my wife, me and her, we choose all of our goals together. So we're all fighting for the same mission. Does that make sense? If I have a goal and she's not included in it, do you think she'll support me in it? No. She will more than likely try to cut my fucking legs off and make sure that that goal doesn't happen because I didn't include her. Can I ask you a question? If your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend didn't include you in a goal that they had, would you support it? You may say you do, but really because you weren't a part of the goal, and really the part of being in a relationship is so that you can do shit together, you'd probably figure out how to make sure that the goal didn't happen. And what I find is that in most homes, the reason why things don't work out very well and why everybody's not on the same page is because families don't grow together. Okay, this is life-changing. I want you to hear me here. So me and my wife, we are on the same mission. My goal is to make her great. My goal is to make me great for her. Her goal is to make herself great for me. And our goal is to make each other great together. Now, when it comes to our children, sometimes we get 2 hours a day with our kids. Sometimes we get 20 minutes a day with our kids. I want to tell you guys something. This is super important. Remember how I told you any of the things that I tell you guys that you may go ask modern day society and they may say, that's not right. Well, come look at my bank account, come look at my life, come look at the way I live. I promise you, I have a life that none of these people have. I'm fucking happy. I'm so fucking happy. I love me, and I'm trying to tell you guys how to get there. So there was a time when I was in the car business. I got to go back to this, and I got to tell this story. I'll tell you. I used to go to work at 7 a.m. and I'd get off at 11 o'clock at night. This is about 6-7 years ago. Okay. And I'd get home at 11 o'clock at night. My wife had some friends, and her friends used to say, by the way, let me make sure I say this. My wife used to keep our kids up, and they were little kids, up till 11 o'clock at night. So when I got home at 11 o'clock at night, from 11 to 11:30, I could come home, put my phone down, and I would just play with them on the floor. We would wrestle. We'd play Ring Around the Rosie. We'd fucking tickle each other. We would laugh. We'd have such a good fucking time. At midnight, right? Where all the other normal families are at home, sleeping. And my wife's friend said to her, don't you think it's unhealthy for your kids to go to bed so late? And my wife said, I think it's unhealthy for my kids to grow up without a father. When you make a decision as a family to go after something, you're unfucking stoppable. Now, when I'm with my kids, now, by the way, I don't live that way now. I did have to go hard at that time to get myself to where I am now. But my wife supported me. Do you know why? Because I took her with me. Because we bought this house. It was $1 million house. We said we were going to pay it off in 2 years. We had this plan together that was what we were going to do. And we knew that's what it took for it to not take 7 years to get done in 2. Does that make sense? So we sacrificed for a goal, but we did it together. By the way, we told our children that we were also sacrificing to pay our house off. And that's why dad was coming home late from work. Everybody, can you please explain, if you have children, to your children why you're doing what you're doing? Okay, when you meet my kids, you'll understand. But my children know that mom and dad live a life that's bigger than themselves because they want to change other people's lives. That's why everybody they talk to, they pour their heart out, they give everything they can to, because they want these people to go change the world with us. Our kids know.
Love that.
Okay. So anyway, so I would just say, but Ian, if you have 20 minutes, it's not time to train right now. It's time to show your son that he's important to you and you're interested in him. Give him 20 minutes. Play with him. Be intentional. Be intentional. 20 minutes of being where your feet are. Everybody write that down. Be where my feet are. If I'm at home with my wife, I'm going to be with my wife. If I'm at work, I'm going to be at work. If I'm at the gym, I'm going to be at the gym. Just, if we're here, we're going to be here.
Love that. Love that.
We'll be there.
Andy, I got this guy. He was on my Twin Tuesday this past week. And man, his just name, man, his look, man, and he's just always on fire. He joined the group, and and his name is Cornelius Shackelford. Like, it just sounds like I just like the name, bro. Evan decided he's gonna name his kid after Cornelius, dude. Cornelius Shackelford, dude. I just like that shit. Every time I say it, it just gets me happy. You know what I'm saying? All right. So, anyways, my boy Cornelius, he's a coach. And he said, man, what's the best way to generate leads outside of ads? He does what you do, it looks like, but you teach marketing all the time and all this shit. So what's the best way to generate leads outside of ads? We're all in sales, so we all got to know this.
Well, so number one, I want everybody to do this. Let's extract right now out of your brain, what are you good at? Everybody write it down. One skill that you think that you're really good at, that when you think about that thing, you're really confident. What is it? Just think. Okay. Now, I don't know what you do for a living, okay? But I want to tell you what I did. Remember, I can only tell you what I did, and you can take it to you. Google, she's our mother. You type in what you want, and then she refers you to the information you're looking for. Everybody agree? Okay, so Google's the #1 search engine in the world. So if you want to get leads, by the way, Ian, like, this is a 30-minute answer, but I'm going to give this a quick one to get fast answers. Google's your mother. It's the #1 search engine in the world. If you were to go, I'm going to show you how we started our company. We started our company with car sales training. Now we're in entrepreneurship, self-development training. We're across the whole world. We have 500,000 people that train with us, 10,000 companies. We're fucking across all sectors. Automotive training is 2% of our training, 98% everything else. Okay, but it started automotive. So I want everybody to do me a favor. Know your niche, get rich. Okay, so how do I get known in a niche? Which is what this guy's just asking. He's like, hey, I do this. I'm the expert at this. Okay, cool. So you're the expert at what? Okay, so I was the expert. Listen, 2019 car sales training. I was an expert at automotive sales training. Ian and Evan know most average car salesmen sell 8. We sold 70 to 80 a month. We were fucking everybody up. We were making millions of dollars a year selling cars. It's like, come on. We were teaching other people to do this. So now how do I get out there without paid media, and I do it for free? Are you ready? Now listen, by the way, paid media, all of you guys right now, you know that if I tell you, if you're going to pay me for something, you know I'm going to fucking deliver. Why? Because I've given you free value first. Okay, in paid media, you literally don't do that. In paid media, you say, hey, if you want to fix that problem, if you want to make a lot of money, if you want to turn your annual income into your monthly income, if you want to do this, click the button, buy now, and on the back side of this paywall, we're going to give you a special training that's going to change your life. But they didn't give you any fucking value. But if you pay, they'll show you the value. That's paid media. Okay, social media, which is what we do, is I give out value for free, which creates raging fans, which means I am, without you paying me $1, going to already make you money. I want everybody to just ask yourself this one question. If you followed me in any way, shape, or form, has the free content that I've given you made you any money or made you better in life? If the answer is yes, you fucking owe me money. But I haven't asked you for $1. Why? Because I want to show you that what I say I'm going to do, I'm going to do. And that's what I love about social media, is that I'm allowed to give value first. So I went to Google. I typed in car sales training. It gave me related searches, and people also searched, and people are also looking for this. And I took those fucking titles, and you know what I did? I went over to the second largest search engine in the world, YouTube. And I fucking made these videos on the same things that Google was fucking being searched. And I made the video, and I trained on that topic. And those people that were searching on Google, I gave away free training on YouTube, and Google owns YouTube. And fuck, dude, 1,000 videos later, anywhere in the United States, anywhere in the world, go to fucking Japan, type in car sales training, you're going to get the paid at the top. All of you guys can do this homework right now. You can go to your phone, type in car sales training, and you will see it will be paid. It will be sponsored, and then it will be organically what Google's serving you is the best information. Out of 10 million things that it can search for, it pulls Andy Elliott. Why? Because that's how I did it. I was a matchmaker. Google was looking for this. I go, oh, you're looking for a blonde, X amount inch waist, weigh this much. How tall do you want her to be? And I produced a blonde that weighed this much, this tall. I fucking created a dating system for information. I just want you guys. How the two kiss each other. Guys, lastly, did that help?
Yep.
Hey, by the way, just so everybody's aware, by the way, listen. Hey, Ian, super important. Everybody that's inside the paid community, everybody right now, all of you, I'm going to make a video today. It's going to be an hour long. I'll go make it for you guys. Just for you guys. I'm going to make it for you guys that will teach you how I built my business and generate 1,500 leads a day. 1,500 leads a day with zero advertising spent. Russell Brunson came into my company 3 weeks ago, and he goes, dude, listen to me. The amount of eyeballs and views that you're getting, it would cost a normal person $2 million a month, and you do it for free. Listen to me. I'm going to make a video for everybody on here. I will have it uploaded within the next, you got to give me 3-4 days to put it in there because I got to edit it and I got to put it in there and I got to drop it. I'm going to give it all to you for free. Give you my word on my life, Jesus Christ, I promise. I'm going to make it for you guys and you guys can study it. I'll teach you how I do it on all my channels. So anybody that's in the paid community, I'm going to do that. It'll be uploaded. You got to give me, guys, we got a big event coming in this weekend. We got 1,000 people coming in. So my point is that I'll have it uploaded by Monday, Tuesday, the latest. But you got to, listen, you got to get in the paid community today. And by the way, Ian, write this down. Anybody that's on this call, if you've gotten value in any way, shape, or form, and it's changed your life, can I ask you a question? Is this value worth $97? If it is, go inside the paid community. Get access to all of my training. And Ian, write this down. I want you to mail every person in the next 30 minutes that gets in the paid community. I want you to mail them an Elliott shirt, a fucking psycho competitor, bet against me fucking Elliott shirt. Bet against me. May God have mercy on my enemies because I won't. Say it won't happen. Tell me it's not going to fucking happen. I love it. I love every second of it. Mail them that shirt. And then number 2, also, I want you to mail them the Sales Warrior Playbook or the Book of Deadly Scripts, one or the other. I'll sign every one of them. And then also I'll put a special message in there. So like guys, like I'll fucking do anything for you guys as long as you guys believe in you. And I want to be with you on this journey. I promise you. I'm just getting started. And I know that you guys are just getting started. So where you are today, I really don't care. I care where you're going. Where I am today, I don't give a fuck. I care where I'm going. So if you guys want to go with me on this journey, you want me to teach you everything that I learned across the way? I spend $1 million a year in self-education. Everything I learn, I'll teach you everything I fucking know. I study everybody. Nobody can outstudy me. You guys want to know it all? Get in the paid community. I fucking teach you everything I know. It's $97. Most people will charge you fucking, tens of thousands of dollars to learn what they know. $97, get in the school community. We're good. I'm cool. I'm mailing the shirt, mailing the book, and I'll record that marketing video for all of you so that guy, the questions he asked, you can clearly know I know how to do this because I did it. And by the way, in a year, I can have everybody in the world know who you are. Everybody will know who you are, what you do, how great you are, what you do, and where you're at. Got it.
Love that. Andy, let's do one more. There was a coaching program one, and then I've got that I've got one winner of a thing you promised like a week ago, and so I'll announce that winner. I went in there and chose that winner, so I've got that. So I'll announce that in about 2 seconds. That's pretty cool. That's the one where they'll be able to come down, work out with us, hit the seminar. I'm going to bring them up to your house. They're going to be able to see all that. So it's going to be cool. So
Hey, at the end, can we talk about the Mike Tyson fight and shit? Is that cool?
yeah, we're going to talk about that too, dude. That's going to be cool.
Hey, guys, listen, stay on to the end because we're going to talk about the Mike Tyson-Jake Paul fight. I got a big ass week.
Yeah, it's going to be sick, man. Also, Cornelius, you're in the paid community. Go to the branding and marketing section and just eat that up, bro. Just eat that up. There's a bunch in there. Also, if you go to the pro tips course, Cornelius, at the bottom of that, there's 16 ways to get leads on that course. So go check that out. That'll help you too.
Did that Zoom too? That was on social media.
Yeah. So
We did that Zoom that Andy did with the muscle in there.
the Zoom up with the we
We
have
got a 2-hour training.
yeah, we can put that in there, dude. That's
Yes. Guys, listen. Hey, that's great, guys. I got a 2-hour training I did. You
we'll
guys
put that in there.
Yeah, there's a guy named Keaton Hoskins. His name's The Muscle. You guys go
Just uploaded.
Yeah, dude, listen, I did a 2-hour training with his top Limitless Society people that are all business owners on how we generate 1,500 leads a day. 2 hours straight, I did it. And these guys paid a fuck ton of money for it.
Yeah, I'll point you guys to that. I'll point you guys to that recording, and then that way we could just upload that as Andy's offer, and then because he's just going to say the same thing, so there's no point in having him go record it and put it back in.
I love it. That's perfect. That was 2 hours. I broke into. Hey, by the way, I broke into Instagram, YouTube.
Yeah, I watched it. It's ridiculous.
I broke into all of them.
All right, so Andy's totally hacked everybody's phones. We reached 200 million people last month, almost like right at it. And so there's like 400 million people in the United States. Like, dude, this dude knows how to hack your phone. You pick up your phone, y'all know you see fucking Andy's crazy ass going. All right, so Andy, last question, and then we'll get to some of the giveaways, the prizes, and some of those things. So we got Kathleen. She's creating a coaching program. She said, "I'm creating my classes and beginning my coaching program." So it sounds like she's just starting. But do you suggest that I create the classes? Do you suggest getting the classes in place and ready before launching the website, or follow the normal coaching setup, getting the website set up and then selling them as I go? Like, she's basically asking, should I set up the classes and shoot the content, or just launch the website and figure it out?
Well, number one, what I would do is any time that I go to build a curriculum, if you guys want to teach someone, do me a favor, sit down and then literally think, if I was going to go back, I'm 44 years old, and I was to teach the 21-year-old self me how to have the life that I have now, or how to be great at that certain thing, how would I teach it to them? And I call that the A to Z. That means people don't need to know everything that you know. They need to know what is A, what is B, what is C, what is D. And then that way, when they get to Z, they already have mastered A, B, C, right? And then they need to know how many times they need to train on A, how many times they need to train on B, right? And then that way, when they get to Z, they're experts, right? They're the best. They've created mastery. And so what I would do is I would dump everything that you have out on your head. Listen to me. I would make your curriculum. Don't tell me how much it costs. Don't do any of that. I want you to create art. This canvas, this training series, this course, whatever it is, whatever you know, whatever it is that you would like to teach other people that want to know that, I want you to dump everything that you have on your head, and then I want you to categorize it A to Z. What they need to know first, and then what's the last thing they need to know. And then I want you to know, like, once that's built out on paper, then I want you to go record it. And when you record it, I don't want you to record it to give information. I want you to pour your fucking heart out. I want you to talk to your 21-year-old self. I want you to talk to the old you, the one that needed you now. And that's what people need. They need the realness. They don't need the information. They need someone who's passionate and in love with all these little things that they're an expert in. And that's why they'll choose you as their mentor. Once you do that and you record the videos, I want you to rewatch yourself. You'll always be hard on yourself, but I want you to rewatch yourself, and then I want you to price it. I want you to say, if I was 21 years old, what would I be able to afford? What could I have done? What would this have been worth to me? How much time would this have saved me? Remember I told you guys I understand money? I want to give you an example. If I say, join the paid community and it's $97, and you're like, I don't know, man, I'll just watch the free shit. Can I ask you a question? Do you guys sell anything in life? Do you want people that want to be your customers that want the free shit? Do you want your customers to want free shit, or do you want your customers to pay? Do you want your customers to have value? Do you want to give value to people? You need to become the customer that you're looking for. If you won't pay $97 to invest in yourself, no one's going to ever give you $1. Listen, this is how life works. Every time that I buy something, I think I buy stuff because I know I want people to buy things off me. And by the way, the more I buy, the more I learn, the better I give value to the customers that believe in me. Don't ever fucking be afraid. Don't ever fear spending money on yourself. Real estate has a 7% ROI. Self-investment has 1,000% ROI. If I could give you guys the greatest advice that you'll ever receive in your life, spend the majority of the money that you make back into yourself. Do that for a couple years. I promise you, you'll fucking pass everyone. No one will be able to keep up with you. Period.
Andy, there's one guy that I know he called me and asked me a question, and he's on here. I'm looking at your schedule. Do you got 10 minutes? Is that okay? Or
Let's go.
Okay, because you ain't got another appointment. I was just hoping we could squeeze in one more question, dog. And then we got some good shit. All right. So listen, dude. All right. So there's a guy, Mike, on here. He runs an event company in Tampa. We do a lot of business in Tampa. You and I bought a lot of venues in Tampa. He runs a venue where they sell them for like $2,000, say. Like Elliott Group wants to go buy a venue. Ian goes down there, and I walk in the venue. I look around, and then typically what I'm hearing from Mike, he can come off mute. I'll let him come off mute on this one, is they kind of just let it. They don't really close them. They're doing good. They put up like 25 or 30 grand last month, but that's kind of like baby shit. He can get to 40 or 50 grand, but they're not closing. So he's trying to say, how do I build closers to close on the spot in venues? We train Vedanta, the biggest global timeshare company in the world, and we teach them how to close right there in their timeshare situations. So I felt like this would be a great scenario for you to tell Mike how to build his 5 people to be closers that he has at his business.
Well, number one, is Mike a closer?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Yeah, no, listen, everybody.
I don't think so.
There he is.
Okay, cool. So the number one thing that I would say is that Mike Robinson can't get his team to become closers if he's not a closer. Because listen, if you're going to become a closer, it's because you've looked up to someone who can close, so you want to close like them because it's exciting. Can I ask you guys a question? Everybody, when you're talking to me right now and I'm talking to you about what's possible, what your potential is, and what you can become, does it make you excited to want to go do that? Fuck yeah. Okay, well, if I wasn't this, then you wouldn't feel that. Okay, this is why people don't make it in business. Everybody write this down. Leadership is the chokehold of growth on every company. Leadership. People can't see the vision if you don't show them the way. People can't feel the next level or the passion or understand where they fit in big picture or what they want to become if you're not their mentor. And by the way, this is Mike, this is just in general. If you want them to close, Mike must become a closer. Okay, you guys see Ian Macklin, Evan Macklin. I've got 100 guys that work in our company. Ian and Evan Macklin are fucking badasses. Period. End of story. Can I ask you a question? You think they would fucking work for me if I was a fucking turkey? You think they would come build this fucking empire with me and they'd be on this call right now, fired up, be all fucking jacked up and ready to fucking rip throats out and shit if I was a fucking pussy? No. You think that if I didn't take care of my family, if I didn't show them that I could close, if I wasn't on the front line doing the fucking work with them, if I wasn't self-developing every day in the fucking gym, grinding, recreating myself, you think that they would fucking outgrow me? Yeah, they'd be fucking gone and somewhere else tomorrow. Over my dead body, am I going to let my family outgrow me, my team outgrow me? Am I going to fucking not grow every day? So going back to Mike Robinson, you want your team to close? Mike Robinson, you need to invest in yourself and do our leadership program, period. You need to let me build you to be an absolute fucking savage. Everybody in this world wants to sell. They are ready to fucking close. And by the way, if Mike Robinson is a fucking stallion, will he attract stallions? Yes, he will. Mike Robinson is a turkey. There'll be a bunch of fucking turkeys lined up who can't close deals.
Good. I love that.
It's just true. Hey, by the way, no disrespect to Mike Robinson.
It's the truth.
I'm giving the truth because I want
that.
Listen to me. There's 2 rules to business. Ian Macklin. Rule number 1, don't ever let anyone else know your business better than you. Rule number 2, try to figure out how to kick your own ass every day. If we went and opened up the same fucking business that Mike Robinson had across the street from fucking Mike Robinson would be fucked. Okay? So what does Mike Robinson need to do? Number 1, I'm not in his business. Number 2, Mike Robinson can train with us. Why isn't he? Mike Robinson, total immersion. Go fucking deeper. Go crazy. And Ian, there's not 50 grand on the line. There's $500 million on the line here. Everybody wants to get in the venue deal. Everybody wants to do this. Dude, all he's got to do is become a psycho competitor, which is what we train people to do. So love you guys.
Good, dude. This is good shit. Mike, get in there. I know you're not in the paid community, so I'd start with the closing course and start growing and come down and be a part of us in total immersion. If you want the life that you say you want, well, be around the shit that you know that's good for you and make those decisions to invest in you, and that's when you're going to grow. So Andy promised in the paid community that he would let somebody come down, work out with us, run with us for a weekend. Like they're going to be my little clone. They're going to be with me at my sales meetings, with me, with my team. They'll go everywhere with me. So this person is going to be able to come down this weekend, run with me as a VIP special guest. They're going to be able to go to Andy's house and see his $20 million house that he built into the hills and all that good stuff. So that person, I went into the training report and I looked in the paid community to see who's doing the most training. Because ultimately, Andy wants to be around people that want to grow, not people that just buy a paid community or $97 shit and then don't do anything with it. We're not interested in that. $100, you can keep it. We want people that grow and want to get results. So Brian Washington had the highest training report over the last week. Brian will come down. Brian has also told me multiple times he wants to be part of our team, Andy. He's a corporate AutoNation trainer. So Brian's going to get his special chance to meet Andy. And because he didn't know this was going to happen, but he was training in the community, maybe his dreams just come true and he gets what he wants. So Brian, you can hit me up. I'm going to take special care of you. You're going to run with me. I might even have you cleaning the
yes,
too.
Thank you.
I'm putting your fucking ass to work too. So we got some other cool stuff. Andy and I are obsessed with creating great experiences. We know that through experiences, amazing things happen. Like when Andy invested his first set of money and went down to the Patrick Bet-David concert event and learned from Patrick, he couldn't unsee that experience. If you've been down to the Lions Den, you can't unsee that experience. It really, truly grows you and makes you move differently. So we love cool stuff. We love experiences and doing different stuff. So in the paid community, anybody that's in here now, out of our 140 people, you guys will all be given a raffle ticket that in a month we will do this giveaway. We will pay for your plane flight and your hotel to come down. It's going to cost you nothing. You might have to pay for some food, but Jackie spends all the money on food for us, you know? So me and Andy don't even have wallets. But we're going to pay for your Jake Paul ticket to come down with us. We have a booth right next to Jerry Jones. It's going to be, Conor McGregor's next to us. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be crazy.
We have a suite. Listen to me, guys. I looked in the paid community, and I think there's 150 people right now. Like, I've always wanted to win something, and I'm always like, well, how many people are gonna fucking be in there?
Yeah.
Like, and it's like there's like 19 million. I'm like, fuck, I'm not gonna win.
Yeah, you're never gonna win.
19 million people, guys. This paid community is something we just started like a week ago, right? And started uploading all my training in there so you guys can become fucking great. And we don't charge $1,000 a month. It's $97. Okay. So like, understand this, like you'll never out earn your own self-worth. If you don't think you're worth $97, you're not going to earn anymore. Like you guys, doesn't matter where you're at. You need to fucking spend the money, get in there, see what the shit's about and grow with me. If you believe in me, you'll fucking be in there. This seat, that we're giving away, I mean, I'm guessing there'll be a couple hundred people in there, which means there's a very good fucking chance that you could fucking win if you're just in there. And by the way, you're a winner already when you're in there. But dude, the night Mike Tyson, Jake Paul fight, like me, my kids, my wife, we're all going down, the twins, their families. I mean, this is going to be fucking crazy, guys. We're introducing you guys into some really crazy shit. And by the way, you know, you guys are being the foundation of something why it's small right now. Like get in on the beginning. Like right now where there's not 10,000 people in there, I'm just giving an example, which there will be one day, you know, which is fine because we're all becoming an army. This is a movement. It's like you guys that are in there right now are like we're getting a chance to really know your names. Like we're getting a chance to know who you are. We're getting a chance to watch you. Like if you want us to know you, like this is your, like do it. Like I just can't tell you anymore that like this is a chance for you to really get known.
Yeah, it's kind of like, Andy, remember when we first created our first Facebook groups and all those members, they travel with us. We've really got to know them, and we did get bigger. And so there was like, we couldn't be inside of some of these smaller things. So I was telling our paid community the other day, I was like, to the elite sales community, I was like, man, this is like, I'm back on the ground floor of some of these, like these conversations and these things. And like, I know that we're going to look up a year from now, 2 years from now, and a lot of these people, because me and you are pouring so much time into these groups, that we're really doing something special. So this is new for us. We're excited about it. We're going to grow it. We're going to announce the date that we're going to do the raffle. We're going to do the raffle live on Zoom. So you're going to be able to see who wins. Franz is our top performer in our Elite Sales University. He's already, you can earn more tickets in there. He's already earned multiple raffle tickets. So he has an ability, you have an ability to increase your worth in the competition and earn more. And I've got some new things coming out where you can earn more tickets like that based on like the hours you train and stuff like that. So basically we're brainwashing you for success, to be great, to have bigger connections, and to go harder. I don't know what else could be better. I've got some other stuff coming up. I feel like there was one other thing that I was supposed to remind us. We got the winner, which is Brian. Brian hit me up. Me and you will stay close. I'll send out the shirts, and I'll send out the book that Andy promised for the next people that join. I'll send that out probably Monday, so I'll get your names all prepared, and we'll do that. But ultimately, guys, we're grateful for you guys. Never stop growing. Never stop learning. Never stop being obsessed. We'll let Andy close this out on some words. But never stop, producing. If there's somebody out there, the greatest thing that you can give Andy, if you feel like he's changed your life, is, man, invite people into this. Invite people into the free one if they don't have any money. If they have money, invite them into the $97 one. Invite them into anything that we do, because truly what we're after is creating this world to be a really better place, not some cliche shit. Motherfuckers are lost right now. They don't know how to win. And if you do know how to win, which is you'll learn how to win in here, you'll learn how to grow in here. Why would we not want to broadcast to this world and tell everybody to join us, develop, grow, so that they can win? So the greatest thing that you can do for us is do the work, and then also invite people into us. And Andy, you in this for us, brother. Thank you for the time. Andy doesn't get to do these often in these types of settings. Companies pay $50,000 for a Zoom like this, and he won't take them for 6 months. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that he's doing this with you guys, like, show up to this shit, man, and go hard.
Yeah. So I'll finish off this last thing, and I think you guys should write it down. Anything that can be learned is a skill. I need you to know this. And I know I said this, but I need you to understand this. So what is this about that we're doing? Well, number one, it's about you learning all the skill that I have. I want you guys to become totally obsessed with everything that I'm doing. Why? Because an average guy like me got obsessed with development, went and spent a couple $1 million on all the greats, took the top 40 in the world, and created one fucking identity with all the best of all of them. And we're in a time right now that if you can learn what I know you'll be a multimillionaire. I know you will. The art of achievement, but also the art of fulfillment. You'll become a motherfucker that when you look in the mirror, you'll like who you are, because that's important to me. I like to be proud of myself. I think that God saved me so that I could do good works to help other people. I'm different. My heart is fucking amazing. My mouth's a little raw. That's who I am. Okay? I'm not going to conform. I'm not going to fucking be like the rest of the world in society. I think this world right now is at a tipping point, and it's waiting for some new leaders to come out. And why I'm spending this time with you guys is I really think this can be all of you. And I know that you think you're a long ways away from ever becoming anything like this, but I'm here to tell you, I don't think you're that far away. But you have to fucking believe. You can either let the world, who's told you you're not pretty enough, you're fucking not talented enough, you're fucking not cool, you don't come from the right family. You can believe all those things that they say, and you can stay the same. You can keep coloring inside the lines like you've been doing your whole life. Keep your mouth shut, follow instructions, shut the fuck up. Or you can make some noise with us, and you can wake the fuck up, and you'll be laughed at. One day you'll be laughing your way to the bank, and I think it'll be pretty soon. I think you'll become somebody when you look in the mirror you're really proud of, and I think everybody that didn't believe in you, when you're rolling on your private jet, they'll be wishing they had a fucking ride with you. It's gonna happen. It will happen. But you gotta start. Okay, so if it's starting with the $97, that's fine. I'm gonna be honest with you. You guys are gonna spend thousands of dollars with me. I'm just gonna be honest. Why? Because I have so much to fucking teach you. And if everything that I know is a skill and you want to learn everything I know, and if I fucking make 9 figures a year, you would be a fucking fool to keep running your play and not run mine. Or at least want to know what play I'm running and then decide if what you need to change in yours. Okay? So we'll end on that. I love you guys.
Andy, 2 seconds. I forgot what I knew what I was going to say. I know that a couple people asked me, and you could just make this like a 30-second thing. We have a watch party for Tony Robbins that you're doing with Tony Robbins and Dean. Hold on, Andy, this too. Do both of them at once. And then also we have your mentor, Patrick Bet-David, that is going to be speaking with you for the first time ever. That's going to be down here at the Lions Den. And I know that that's a special moment for you because that's what made helped us a lot, obviously some other things, but that was a pivotal moment. So please just knock out Patrick Bet-David and then how they can come down for free and learn from you and Tony Robbins. That's ridiculous. So there's those 2 things. Just knock those out for me and then we'll end it. Okay.
I want to show you guys something. I know it's a little long-winded, but I want to show you guys something really, really quick. This is cool because so what Ian is saying is this. Ready? I want to play this for you guys. This is me in a Patrick Bet-David event in 2020 before I was making any money. This is when I was on my self-development journey.
Yeah. What's your big, hairy, audacious dream? What's your big, hairy, audacious goal? Who's got a very big, hairy, audacious goal? I'm talking massive. Not a lot of you. Raise your hand if you actually do have one. Scream it out. What's yours? What's your big, hairy, audacious goal? Yes, you were saying last year. That's what you want to do. That's your vision. I love it. Bold move. What's your name, by the way? Andy Elliott. Everybody say hi, Andy Elliott. There you go. Okay. They got a big vision. Who else has got a big vision?
Okay. He said, listen, I was in 2020. COVID just hit.
Damn, bro.
Listen, 2020 COVID just hit, and I literally...
None of them fucking pussies said their dream, and that motherfucker said, stand up, give me the goddamn mic. My motherfucking dream is this.
Yeah, we were in a room of 5,000 people. It was me and my wife, and literally, I by the way, when I bought my ticket, just so I can let everybody know, I bought the CEO ticket for 15 grand, and I bought my wife one for 15 grand. I wasn't making very much money at that time because I was starting my business. You know what I knew? I knew I was after a VIP life. I knew I was after a big life. So if you're after a big life, you have to have the abundance mindset. If you're wavering whether you can spend $97, I'm sorry to tell you, you will never fucking have a big life. You can't. You can't compete with people that can make decisions faster than you. You can't compete with people that will invest in you. Now, listen, I'm doing an event July 27th with Patrick Bet-David. Number one, he only speaks on 5 stages a year, and he is coming to our place at the Lions Den to give a 1-hour speech with us because I'm one of the most respected people that he follows. That's one of his greatest students. I want to know, as I talk to you guys, who's going to be our greatest student? Listen to me. I need you to know, that's what I was watching Patrick and I go, I want to be like that. And by the way, at that time, I didn't have an Instagram channel, just so everybody's aware. I didn't have any of these things. Nobody knew who I was. Okay. I was where you are today. I know what you're going through, but I need you to know that if I coach you, I will save you 10 years. Okay. I will make sure you get there. I'm fucking crazy. I will make sure you get there. I will make you crazy. Crazy people become successful. People who aren't crazy quit. Winners live where quitters quit. So that's a Patrick Bet David. That's July 27th. If that's something that you want to do, you need to reach out to Ian. I think we got 10 tickets. It's 450 people. It's sold out. Probably left in total. But if you like Patrick Bet David, it's going to be fucking crazy. That's July 27th. But I have an event that's for free. FREE, it's free. It's going to be June 13th, June 14th, and June 15th. In 2019, I took a training course called the Broker Blueprint with Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. I spent $3,000 on it. It changed my life. Now that course, I don't need you to go buy it. They're releasing a new one in 2024, this year. I've decided, listen to me, there's a free, FREE, virtual 3-day training by Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. June 13th, June 14th, June 15th, it's next month. I decided to shut my company down. Listen to me, I've never done this. I'm shutting my company down June 13th, June 14th, June 15th. I decided to open my company up to our best clients. I'm going to have 500 people while I'm coaching these 3 days, while I'm being coached these 3 days by Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi. I'm literally going to be learning, and I want you guys to come learn with me. Now, the training is from 10 to 1 a.m. every morning. We're going to have cookouts, food, fucking everything. We're going to work out hard in the morning for 3 days straight. 10 to 1, Tony and Dean are teaching, all on the big screen in our conference room. We'll have 500 people there. Okay, so if you guys want to come, it doesn't cost you anything. It's free. Okay, but once the spot's taken, there's 500 people and it's gone. And then after lunch, I'll probably speak for probably 2 hours and give some training on some things we're doing in our company. Guys, listen, I'm not fucking around, man. If you guys have waited your whole life for a good mentor, somebody who truly gives a fuck about you, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I take this shit personal. When we're training, like I take this shit personal. Like don't fucking tell, listen, I'm going to tell you a rule in my company. Don't fucking tell me you want to make it and you want to go big if you fucking don't. Okay? Because then I'm going to make you fucking hold your word. So if you guys tell me you want a big life, you need to tell it to somebody who's going to hold you accountable. That's us. Okay. So guys, you could not be anywhere in a better place in this world than with us, but you got to totally immerse. So on this event, Ian, I'm not sure how they reach out. Okay. But you can literally sign up. There's no cost. Just if you say you're going to come, you have to come because someone else may want to come, but then we're fucking like saying you're going to come. So then they can't come and then you fuck someone else. So it's like, I just want you, if you can really come, you need to come. And then
I'll drop the Andy, I'll drop the sign up for the Tony Robbins next week because that's like, in June and we have a link that you'll sign up. So don't overwhelm me and text me on that. If you want to come to the Patrick Bet David, you can text me on that. If you need help, you can text me. But the Tony Robbins link, I'll drop that in the chat. You can just register and then it'll fire you out all the information. And we're building a system for that. Because Andy's crazy. When he wants to do something, he drops it and he's like, go figure that. Let's figure this shit out. I'll have a setup for you where it'll tell you where the hotels are if you're flying in and all that shit. So that's cool. And then the Patrick Bet David, you guys just let me know. But more than anything, let's grow. Andy, you got anything else?
No, we're good. We're good. I appreciate you guys. I know you spent time with us today. I spent time with you. Let's just
guys, hey, let's take a picture, tag Andy, tell everybody what you thought.
Yeah, let's kick some ass, guys. Hey, listen.
Go hard.
This is it. Let's go.
Go hard. And hey,
planet Earth.
Grow like a motherfucker, guys. Let's go attack. Let's build the best community ever. Keep supporting each other. Keep pouring into each other. We see the messages of you guys helping each other, showing up for each other, building the community strong. We got some amazing stuff. The crazier you guys go, the crazier we'll go. I told you, Andy started off with like, hey, I'll do a call a month. Now he's done, multiple calls for you guys. He has other stuff happening in the other school community. He's seeing people like Jason, David, Sean, Cornelius, Christian, all of you guys showing up and going wild. I'm telling you, that's the energy he wants to be around. So the community has directly made him want to level up because it is getting so crazy. People are getting more and more results. So keep getting it, keep bringing it, and we'll see you guys. We'll see you guys soon. We got more stuff coming.
Yeah, I love you guys. Have a blessed day. I'll see you guys
Hey,
soon.
see you at the Hustle Summit.
Let's
Let's go,
go.
man.